There's nothing wrong with video games, at least, not when they're just a fun hobby. They can spark creativity, improve coordination, and even help kids connect with friends. But for some families, that harmless pastime slowly becomes something else. You might notice your child staying up late, skipping meals, or losing interest in things they once loved. The laughter you used to hear during game time has turned into frustration when the Wi-Fi lags or the console is taken away. School grades drop, moods change, and family time feels like a distant memory. If you've ever wondered, am I overreacting or is this a real problem? You're not alone. Around the world, more parents are facing the same question. And while every child is different, there's one thing we know for sure. The earlier you address it, the better the chances of helping your child find balance again. This isn't about banning games forever or punishing your child into stopping. It's about understanding what's really going on, recognizing the warning signs, and learning the steps you can take to guide them toward a healthier relationship with gaming and with life beyond the screen. Gaming addiction isn't about how many hours your child plays. It's about how those hours affect their life. Some kids can play for 3 hours a day and still maintain good grades, healthy friendships, and hobbies. Others may show signs of distress even with much less screen time. The World Health Organization classifies gaming disorder as a pattern of behavior where gaming takes priority over daily activities, continues despite negative consequences, and impacts important areas of life such as school, relationships, or health. This means the problem is not the game itself, it's how the brain responds to it. Games are designed to be engaging. They use reward systems, bright visuals, and social interaction to keep players hooked. When a child's brain starts relying on that constant stimulation for pleasure, real-life activities can feel boring or unmotivating by comparison. Over time, this can affect mood regulation, sleep patterns, and even the ability to focus. Common signs to look out for include loss of interest in activities they once enjoyed, irritability or anger when gaming time is interrupted, lying about how much they play, neglecting responsibilities like homework, chores, or hygiene, social withdrawal, spending less time with family or friends offline. It's important to remember that gaming addiction often develops gradually. It's rarely about a single game or console. It's about a shift in priorities and emotional dependence on the virtual world. By understanding the mechanics behind gaming addiction, you can approach the situation with empathy, avoid unnecessary blame, and focus on guiding your child toward healthier habits rather than turning gaming into a forbidden, all-or-nothing battle. Children and teenagers are in a unique stage of brain development, which makes them especially susceptible to gaming addiction. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for impulse control, decision-making, and long-term planning, doesn't fully mature until the mid-20s. This means kids are naturally more driven by instant rewards and emotions than by long-term consequences. Video games are masters at delivering instant rewards. Leveling up, unlocking new skins, receiving praise from teammates. These all trigger a surge of dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical. While dopamine itself is not harmful, the repeated, high-intensity bursts from gaming can train the brain to seek those quick highs more often, making everyday activities like reading, studying, or even playing outside feel less satisfying. There are also emotional factors. Many children turn to games as a safe escape from stress, anxiety, or loneliness. In the virtual world, they can control outcomes, build confidence, and connect with others without fear of rejection. For kids who struggle socially in real life, online gaming communities can feel like the only place they truly belong. While this connection can be positive in moderation, it can also make them more dependent on the gaming environment for emotional fulfillment. Social pressure plays a role too. Popular games often have a fear of missing out, FOMO, effect, with limited time events, daily rewards, and group challenges. If your child doesn't log in, they might lose progress or feel left out when friends discuss the game. This pressure can lead to excessive play just to keep up. Finally, the home environment can influence vulnerability. If a child has limited access to other engaging activities, sports, hobbies, or family time, they're more likely to rely on gaming as their main source of entertainment and social interaction. Understanding these vulnerabilities isn't about blaming your child. It's about recognizing that gaming addiction isn't a sign of weakness or laziness. It's a mix of brain development, emotional needs, and environmental factors. When you know why your child is drawn to games, you're in a better position to guide them toward a healthier balance rather than just enforcing strict limits that may backfire. Gaming addiction doesn't happen overnight. it develops gradually. The problem is that many early signs can look like normal enthusiasm for a hobby. But if you know what to watch for, you can spot the red flags before things spiral out of control. 1. Loss of interest in other activities. If your child used to enjoy sports, reading, art, or playing with friends but now only wants to spend time gaming, that's a sign their interests are becoming too narrow. A healthy balance includes a variety of activities that stimulate different skills and parts of the brain. 2. Neglecting responsibilities. Homework left unfinished, chores ignored, or even personal hygiene slipping can indicate that gaming is taking priority over basic responsibilities. If they get defensive or angry when reminded, it's often a clue the habit is more than just casual fun. 3. Changes in mood and behavior. Notice if your child becomes irritable, anxious, or even depressed when not playing. These withdrawal symptoms can be emotional signs of dependence, much like cravings in other forms of addiction. Explosive reactions to losing a game or being told to stop can also point to deeper issues. 4. Disrupted sleep patterns. Late-night gaming sessions or waking up early just to play can interfere with sleep, leading to fatigue, irritability, and poor focus during the day. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can harm academic performance and overall health. 5. Social withdrawal. If your child spends less time with family or avoids in-person interactions, preferring online friends and game-related conversations, this isolation can impact their social development and emotional well-being. 6. Physical complaints. Frequent headaches, eye strain, back or wrist pain, and even unhealthy eating habits can be linked to excessive gaming. Ignoring these physical cues can lead to long-term health problems. 7. Dishonesty about gaming time. If they start lying about how much they're playing, hiding devices, or downplaying their usage, it's often a sign they're aware it's a problem but feel unable or unwilling to stop. Catching these signs early is key. The goal is not to ban gaming altogether, but to create awareness, open communication, and a plan to restore balance. The earlier you intervene, the easier it is to help your child develop healthy habits that allow them to enjoy games without letting them take over their life. Helping your child overcome gaming addiction requires patience, consistency, and a clear plan. It's not about punishing or shaming them, it's about guiding them toward healthier habits and giving them tools to manage their impulses. Here are effective, practical strategies you can start using today. 1. Set clear and consistent boundaries. Create specific rules around gaming time, both daily and weekly limits, and stick to them. For example, allow gaming only after homework and chores are done, or only on certain days. Use tools like parental controls to help enforce these limits, but remember that communication works better than constant policing. 2. Create a balanced daily routine. Fill your child's day with engaging, non-screen activities. Sports, creative hobbies, family outings, or volunteering can give them other sources of enjoyment and fulfillment. The goal is to make their offline life as appealing, if not more appealing, than their online one. 3. Replace, don't just remove. Simply taking away the console or computer often leads to resistance and resentment. Instead, help your child discover alternative activities they can genuinely enjoy. If they like competitive games, introduce them to team sports. If they enjoy creative game design, encourage coding or art classes. 4. Keep open communication. Ask questions about their gaming experiences, what they enjoy, what frustrates them, and why it's so appealing. This builds trust and helps you understand the deeper needs gaming might be fulfilling, whether it's a need for achievement, social connection, or escape from stress. 5. Model healthy tech habits. Children notice your behavior more than your words. If you're constantly on your phone or watching TV, they'll see screen time as normal. Show them that it's possible to enjoy technology without letting it dominate your life. 6. Encourage face-to-face socialization. Invite friends over, organize family activities, or sign them up for group programs. The more positive in-person interactions they have, the less they'll rely solely on online connections. 7. Gradually reduce gaming time. For some children, going cold turkey can backfire. Slowly reduce the hours spent gaming, replacing that time with something equally rewarding. Keep track of progress together so they feel involved rather than controlled. 8. Seek professional help when needed. If your child's gaming addiction is severely impacting their mental health, school performance, or relationships, don't hesitate to consult a therapist or counselor experienced in digital addictions. Early intervention can prevent long-term damage. 9. Celebrate small wins. every step away from excessive gaming, whether it's spending an extra hour outside or completing homework without rushing to a console, deserves recognition. This positive reinforcement keeps motivation high. Breaking gaming addiction is a process, not a quick fix. By combining structure, empathy, and positive alternatives, you can help your child regain control over their time, emotions, and choices, setting them up for a healthier, more balanced future. Helping your child recover from gaming addiction isn't just about stopping the problem. It's about creating a sustainable plan that ensures it doesn't come back. A long-term approach gives your child the skills, awareness, and habits they need to keep gaming in balance for years to come. 1. Establish clear, flexible rules. Set guidelines for gaming time that adjust with your child's age, responsibilities, and maturity. For example, during the school year, gaming might be limited to weekends, while during vacation, the schedule could be more relaxed. Keep these rules consistent, but allow for discussion so your child feels heard. 2. Teach self-regulation skills. Encourage your child to monitor their own gaming habits by tracking their screen time. Discuss the signs of unhealthy play, like irritability when asked to stop or neglecting other activities, so they can recognize and address these behaviors early. 3. Keep the why in focus. Remind them regularly of the reasons for balanced gaming: better grades, more energy, improved relationships, and time for new hobbies. Connecting actions to positive outcomes reinforces long-term change. 4. Maintain alternative interests. Ensure your child always has non-digital hobbies to fall back on, whether it's sports, art, reading, or volunteering. This variety reduces the risk of slipping back into old habits when life gets stressful. 5. Schedule regular family check-ins. Every month or so, talk about how gaming fits into their life. Celebrate progress, address new challenges, and adjust rules if needed. These check-ins keep communication open and prevent relapse from going unnoticed. 6. Encourage healthy online behavior. Teach them to choose games and online communities that promote positive interactions. Toxic or overly competitive environments can reignite unhealthy patterns. Guide them towards spaces that are safe, respectful, and balanced. 7. Prepare for transition periods. Life changes like school breaks, new friends, or moving can be risky moments for slipping back into excessive gaming. Plan ahead for these periods by creating alternative activities and keeping routines stable. Long-term success comes from building a balanced lifestyle where gaming is just one of many enjoyable activities, not the center of everything. With guidance, empathy, and ongoing communication, your child can develop a healthy relationship with technology that lasts well into adulthood.